Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, hello. Hello, Facebook. Hello, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. Oh my goodness, Rick, is that you? Rick and Josie, welcome on TikTok. Thank you for being on here with me. And anyone else who's finding this, I know the names scroll really fast on TikTok. So if I miss your name, I apologize ahead of time, but they really do scroll fast. And I do have moderators that help me to make sure we don't miss anybody and says hello to all of you and answers your questions if there's questions about what's going on. Michelle, hello. Sadie, Emily, thank you all for being on here. Auntie Jean, thank you for being on Facebook. Cutesy, hello. Jim Dempsey, Elaine, hello everyone that's finding this. Shelley, Jack, thank you for being here. Autumn. All right, I see a lot of people are finding it. So if it's your first time here, hi Tiffany. If it is your first time here, this is a live stream where I come on and read a message for all of us from the angels. It's one that they channel every night, whatever the question is, whatever the topic is. Kaylee, hi from California. Welcome to you for your first time here. Every day I come live at this time and I read the message that the angels give. And it's always some topic, some guidance that they give for us. So then we have a chance to ask a question or discuss whatever the angels had for us to think about. If there's some discussion on that you'd love to do, just go ahead and type that in. Thank you for the follows. And when you come in, just tap the screen that gives some likes, and that puts it out even further into a wider audience. If you want to share it, that puts it out even more. So just hit that share button. Even if you just share it to the people that are in your TikTok friends list and followers, just put it out so more people can get exposed to it. Thank you for sharing it, Tiffany. I do appreciate that. And our Auntie Jean found us. Jean Lorio07 is one of the moderators. Please give her a follow. That way, when she responds to you, you'll be able to get her message that comes in. All right, so let's get to it. Deirdre, hi, sweet Deirdre. Thank you for being on Facebook. Michael, I see you. Thank you for the likes. I really appreciate that, Tiffany. Toya, Chris, thank you everyone for finding it. All right, so I'm going to read the message that came from the angels. Hi, Grandma Joyce. Every day they give us a message to focus on, and then let's just have a discussion. We're building a spiritual community here on TikTok. If you would love to have a place that's safe for you to come in and share your thoughts, there's no judgment here. The only thing that I ask is that you respect each other. We all have differences of opinion. Not all of us think the same way or believe the same way, and that's okay. That is perfectly awesome, but we do respect each other. So that's my only rule. And Blue Jean, hello, thank you for being here. All right, I'm going to read this message, which is called Evolving and Leading. At least I think I am. My mouse just stopped working. Well, that was fun. Okay, evolving and leading. What you do speaks so loudly that I cannot hear what you say. And that's a quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson. The dictionary defines habit as a usual way of behaving or a tendency that someone has settled into. It's a behavioral pattern acquired by frequent repetition. It kind of reminds me of my friend Ali O'Shea's definition of a belief. A belief is just a thought you keep on thinking. Some habits, just as some beliefs, are wonderful and help us to live our lives in the best way possible for ourselves and our collective energy. But what about those that are detrimental? How can we free ourselves of those things that keep us from living the very best life possible? Dear angels, sometimes we develop habits and even beliefs without giving much thought consciously to what we are doing. It can be a constant battle to overcome some of the struggles we go through in this human experience. Please help us with some insight. Dear ones, know that whatever you have gone through and whatever you have learned in life, there are those who have resources, skills, and experience that you can learn from. When you think you have nothing more to learn, you are hurting yourself by stopping your evolution. We encourage you, dear ones, to learn from each other, to share stories and lessons learned. Your experience will not be exactly like others, but the lessons are the same. Therefore, you can each benefit from hearing how others handle a situation, and it will help you in your decision-making. Listen compassionately without judgment or comparison. Encourage each other and lead by example. See yourself as the little tugboat guiding the bigger vessel to safe waters. When your habits and outdated beliefs start their chatter, simply remind them that you have pivoted away from negativity and are now taking on a bigger role in life, one that requires confidence and self-awareness. Dear angels, thank you. I love you. Today, I promise to examine all habits and keep only those which help me evolve into the best version of me possible. That's the message from the angels. So they're having us look at, we develop habits, and we develop habits in life. Some of them are good habits. Some of them are really helpful to us. But then there's those habits that it's like we keep doing it, knowing what the outcome's going to be. We keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result, right? How many people can resonate with that? You've tried and tried and tried, and you still get the same result, and it's not a good result. So why would you keep doing that? Why would you keep holding on to that belief? This is what I've had to ask many times in my life. It's like, okay, Teri, that didn't work so well, but you're going to try it again anyway. So it's a matter of us really going deep inside and looking at those things that we have developed in this lifetime, those beliefs. A belief is just a thought you keep on thinking. Think about that. How do we develop our belief system? Because somebody told us something and we believed it. Somebody shared a way of doing things and we thought, oh, that must be the way it's done because other people do it that way, right? Doesn't have to be. We can search inside of ourselves and we can know what is real, what works for us, and what's real for me may not be real for you. What's true for me may not be true for you. But it's a matter of each one of us looking inside, doing that self-evaluation and that self-awareness that's so important, knowing that we are that little tugboat, that sometimes we're shining our lights so brightly that others follow that light. And that's the tugboat. That's the one that's leading that bigger vessel out into the channel where it's safe. And you've arrived here on purpose, whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or you're on TikTok. There's no accidents or coincidences. You're here on purpose, and you're here because this is where you're supposed to be. And because you showed up, you're opening up your mind. You're opening up to hear what the angels have to say. So many people just discount that there are even angels. I have experienced them my whole life. Ever since I can remember, my earliest memory was of angels surrounding me, helping me, guiding me, telling me to do something or not do something. So I stayed safe under their care. And I've lived this long under their care. And using their guidance, I have steered away from danger. I've gotten out of situations that were abusive. I have sought care when I was dying and didn't know I was dying, but there they were telling me, go to the doctor. And when I did, I found out that I was in advanced kidney failure. I didn't know it. I didn't know I was that sick. I just knew I didn't feel good. So the angels will always guide us when we allow them to. They're going to steer us in the right direction. They're going to show us what we need in every aspect of our life. They're always there. We don't have to know who they are exactly. They are messengers, and they're a gift to us from the divine, a gift that says, yeah, you're coming to this earth. You're going to go through some pretty hairy stuff. There's going to be experiences where you're going to need that guidance. You're going to need somebody to take you by the hand. And so we were given these beautiful messengers as a way to make it through this lifetime and be safe and secure and even be happy. Yes, be happy. So they will help us by encouraging us to do the self-awareness. And that's what this message today was all about, helping us to know that, the things that we hold to be true, those beliefs that we have followed and that we say, that's the way it is. Sometimes, have you ever had that happen where somebody asks you why you do something a certain way? And you really don't know why you're doing it. You just know that's always the way it's been done. So they help us to open up to things like that and say, what do I need to look at today? What do I need to examine in my life? So I just want to see if you all have any questions, any comments about what they shared with us today. This is your time. It's time for you to say, yeah, I agree with that, or yeah, I could use some time to think about that. Because, sometimes when the angels bring a message, I just have to stand back and say, whoa, that was deep. And I have to wrap my human brain around what they tell us. There's been some messages that they give that are very, very emotional. And so sometimes when I channel the message in from them, I find myself just needing that time to process what they say and to just sit with them as they encourage me and hold me and comfort me as I listen to whatever the guidance is that they give. So, they give the guidance based on how we can comprehend it, how we can understand it. Sometimes they might show us a symbol, they might show us an image, and until we can sit with them and figure out what it is they're saying, we might miss that message. We might not know what that's all about. We might not know what a tugboat represents. Many people don't. Many people don't know. It's just this little bitty vessel that is so powerful that it can guide a really huge crate of energy throughout those waters, and it moves it with ease and grace. But it is necessary to get that boat out into the channel. So there's many things in life that we don't just comprehend. We have to have that insight that comes through. And so that's the beauty of making a community like what we're building here on TikTok, and the community that's in place on Facebook that everyone is welcome to come into. We're called the P's for Peace. And we have a beautiful Facebook community called the Angelic River Family. If there's any of you that are on Facebook, that are on TikTok and YouTube, and you want to check us out, just come into our community of love. We have a beautiful moderator there, our Deirdre Kozlowski, who posts beautiful, inspirational messages. The blog is posted there every day. So if you want to read any of the blogs, just go to angelspeakers.com and you'll find them all there. If you want to sign up for the Angel Circle, that's going to be taking place on the 22nd, then you need to go to Angel Speakers to sign up for that. It's a free circle, and it is going to be limited in how many people can come into the circle because of time. Leo Harley, thank you for being on Facebook. And Leo says, I was about to head out when I noticed this bird singing so loud. I went outside and it was a female cardinal. So I looked at my phone. It was 4:44 and a notification said, Teri Angel is live. That's when I decided to stay home and hear the message. I knew the angels had me a message through you. Thank you for the unconditional love you share on here. Thank you, Leo, for that message. Thank you so much for showing up today. And Leo is such a huge part of the P's for Peace. He has written a song that we play every day on Facebook and on YouTube. And Leo is going to be at the retreat that we're holding in October in Vermont. And so will Blue Jean Walensky and Deirdre Kozlowski, who are also on Facebook right now, and Jean Lorio, who is on TikTok. So yeah, thank you, Rick Morrow. I highly recommend. Oh, and Rick's saying hi to you, Leo. I think Leo is on Facebook only right now, Rick. So that's the message for today. Be the tugboat. Be that light that shines when you look inside and you keep examining your beliefs. You keep figuring out, what do I need to know to make it through this lifetime? What's in store for me? What's my path? What's my journey in this life? And when you ask those questions, you're going to get an answer. You'll get the answer, but whether you hear it or not is a different story, because sometimes we're so busy talking, we just have all that mind chatter going on, don't we? We just keep talking and talking and talking, and we don't take time to listen for the answer. The listening is so important to get your message. You have to be still and you have to quiet your mind so that you can hear what's going on and what the angels and your masters and your guides are telling you. So I'm going to jump off of Facebook and YouTube and Twitter. I'm going to say goodbye to all of you that were joining in there. And I will see you tomorrow at 4:44. I'm going to stay on TikTok. So if any of you want to jump in on TikTok, come on over. We're going to have a discussion there for just a bit. So thank you, everyone. I love you so much. Stay in your hearts and stay blessed. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone on Facebook and YouTube and on Twitter.